Good morning, students. Once again, in yesterday's class, I have given you an assignment to make a list of the national parks, and I explained you that national parks are the places where the animals and birds are kept in their own natural surrounding. That is the forest. No artificial arrangements have been made. They are not kept in they are not kept in cages. They used to roam in the forest freely here and there. On the whole, you can say they are having their real habitat. So now in our jungle safari, today I am going to start your chapter jungle safari, and very excited view of Kanha National Park. And let me add information. I think some of you are already aware of the fact that Kanha National Park is in Madhya Pradesh near around Satpura Hills. And the narrator of this chapter, I am using the word narrator. Why? Because here the person who has already had an experience of visiting the national park is narrating his experience. So I am using the word narrator. So he had a plan of visiting Kanha National Park. So Kanha National Park is also very much famous. We got to know while reading the first paragraph of this chapter that it was also mentioned in the Rudyard Kipling's classic novel The Jungle Book. So, and that the day when the narrator has to visit Kanha National Park, the day before that day, they used to sleep early so that they could get up early in the next for the next morning when they have to visit in the Kanha National Park. As the alarm rang, my sister and I jumped out of our beds and quickly started to get ready for our thrilling journey. They were very much excited. They were full of zeal. So, just the bell alarm used to ring. They just leave their bed and get ready for their journey. A visit to Kanha National Park boat was the first time we were going to experience it. Very thought infused in me, because this was their first time they are visiting a park, a national park, and on a boat. It has filled them with lot of zeal. As we approached the lake, the foggy weather did not deter our spirits. So the weather was not so much clear, the weather was foggy, but it is not a matter for them. Why? Because they were very much excited. There was an exclusive boat waiting for our family. There was a special boat waiting for them at the lake, and they hopped into the boat while the mist unfolded over the waters of vast artificial lake. I was mesmerized by the beauty of the nature. That means these lines shows that the beauty which they were visualizing on the board when they were inside of the board made the narrator mesmerized with the beauty around him, the beauty of forest, the beauty of nature. Soon the mist started clearing. I saw the color of lake water turns from silver to golden. I think if you are in the habit of waking up early in the morning, you will feel that the environment around us is very much pure. And if you got a chance, just go and visit a river side or river view. And if you have already done, then it's very nice. You will feel that the water of river or any water body is silver or blue, which used to show the purity, the innocence. But at the sun used to reflect rays on it, the watercolor changes from the blue or bit silver to golden, just because of the rays of sun. The rays of sun kissed the water, which dazzled my eyes. Suddenly I spotted a herd of sambar deer close to the lake waters. So students, I have discussed a word here. If you can see, I could mention it here. This is word herd. Now this word herd is a collective noun, and I hope you know are aware of the fact collective noun, because this is the first chapter of your English practice book. So anyways, I am repeating it once again for you. The collective nouns are the nouns or the naming words which are used to show used for the collection of animals, persons, places or things. So herd of sambar deers, group of sambar deers. They used to visualize group of deers, and they were very much, the narrator and his family were very much impressed with the agility, that is, which means quickness, and the activeness of the sambar deers. With a determined and resolve and calm mind, we started the trek. We pretended that the knowledge of bear, pythons, and cobras being present in the forest did not matter to us at all, but we were not fooling ourselves. The writer used to explain in this paragraph that although they were pretending to be very much calm, resolved and determined, they were scared of the fact they are going to visit the wild animals, the pythons, the tigers, the bears, the cobras. And he used to say that if I am telling you that I and my family were having a very calm mind, doesn't we are not making fool ourselves. So that means they are scared. Of course they are scared. Yes, we are scared, but at the same time we are excited and keen to go ahead. Although they are scared, although they are frightened, but they wanted to go ahead. On the way, we saw footprints of elephants, bears and tigers. So first they visualized group of sambar deer, then they have seen the footprints of elephants, bears and tigers. We saw a watchtower. The other thing which they visualized, which they used to see, was a watchtower. So they just moved on the watchtower and saw the beautiful view of forest from the top of the tower. Tired bird enthusiastic after roaming the whole day in their trek. Now they got tired, but still they are very much enthusiastic. We came to the end of the trek. It was now time for our journey back. But now, before we had decided to immerse our legs in the cool water of lake, it was so beautiful to see swarm of small little fish in the water and fed. While although the time was now to be back on the boat and return back to their home, they decided that they are going to immerse their leg inside the lake water, and they were very much happy to see the small fishes in the lake water. Again, you can see there is a word used, swarms. Again, it is a collective noun, students, so just remember it. Under our feet, the sight of a family of tiger which we spotted just before the end of journey. After having the experience and immersing their legs into the lake water, they used to see a family of tiger which they have seen just before the end of their journey, and it left them surprised, very much amazed. The father, the mother and two baby tigers all together. It appeared as if they had just come out to meet all of us who had come looking for them all the way from Delhi. With this beautiful sight of my boat journey of Kanha National Park came to the end. It was and will remain an unforgettable experience of my life. So at the last they used to see the family of a tiger. The family includes the father, mother tiger and two baby tigers, and they were very much happy to see them. and this sight was an immemorable, unforgettable experience for the narrator, and it was in his memory lane till his whole life. So students, before ending my videos, and obviously we will do the exercises on next class. So now what I am going to do, I am going to underline the hard words which you are going to write in your copy, and learn the hard words for the spelling test. So I am going to underline the words from the beginning. So your first word will be excitement. So your second word will be infused. Your third word will be one second, thrilling, experience, zeal. Okay, after that mesmerized, approached, artificial, dazzled, disappeared, hastily, agility. Your next word is pretend, determined, then pretended, and the last word, not last, second last will be enthusiastic, and the last will be immerse. So these are the hard words given to you from my side, but you can add more hard words. You're feeling that these words are hard for me, you can add the words in your list also, and try to learn all the words as your home assignment. Okay, for now I'm just signing off right now.